Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over Slumberhouse Jeke, or Jeke, however you want to pronounce it. My Josh Lobb rant is in my back review. I'm not going to go too into the frustration of this house, the painstaking process of getting your hands on an actual fragrance bottle. It's very hard. This guy is out in the woods doing whatever. Sometimes it's like not even worth reviewing because nobody's going to be getting a bottle anyway. But here we are. Sometimes, I mean, there was bottles just a month or two ago on Lucky Scent and other places, so it was possible. It comes intermittently throughout the season. You can never depend on actually getting a bottle of any Slumberhouse fragrance. Anyways, today is Jeke, or Jeke. The official notes, not that it really matters, but the official notes are tobacco, labdanum, benzoin, and patchouli. Of course, there's all kinds of other crazy stuff in here. We can't count on these people to give us an accurate note list. We just can't. So I'm going to talk about what I get, and I think that's all that matters for this review is what I experience rather than what a list tells me, because those are usually different things. Yes, it is a tobacco fragrance, so that note was correct. Yes, there is a floral aspect. That's correct. Yes, there is a benzoin vanillic aspect. That's correct, and I'm sure the patchouli's in there. But there's other things, other actors as well. In the past, they were talking about how it's like a cade oil bomb, and if you've smelled Zoologist T-Rex, you really know what that cade smells like, just that charred, smoky blackness. And people are saying how Jeke is like a complete smoke bomb, how they were gassing out houses, how somebody 6 feet away was just like repelled by a force field, or they like disintegrated from the smokiness of it. That's not what I got with this. I have it loaded into a decant, which I do with all my samples. I load them into decants. And when I smelled the sprayer, once it was loaded into decant, I realized, well, I thought that I had been had, that he sent me back. He sent me back. And I have back right here, just to verify. Oh, and this is what Slumberhouse bottles come in, by the way, this little 30 milliliter right here. It's very cute. Comes in the little pouch. And I think it's high quality. It feels nice in the hand. Anyways, this smelled like what was in the bottle. Back. I swear I thought I was about to go on eBay and file a return because I'm like, man, you switched them. This is back. But I did my due diligence. I sprayed it on my arm, and I realized this is in fact different. This is not back. Things have to go through atomizers. Sometimes you can't do the little rubby vial thing. You can't do that. You have to load it into an atomizer because it will smell different once it's ground up, as I call it. So it got on my skin, and it immediately went smoky. Not overly smoky. I've smelled smokier stuff than this. People were saying, oh, this could beat T-Rex in a fist fight. No, it can't. This is definitely much more tame than T-Rex. Yes, it's smoky. It's a drier tobacco, whereas back is a wet tobacco, moist. This is a drier tobacco, kind of cooked some. This also it's spicier than back. Back is kind of sweeter. Back is boozier. I'll be jumping kind of back and forth because they are kind of similar. They have their differences. They're mostly different, but they do have some similarities. I think back is better, but that's for another time. So you got the spiciness, this vanilla spiciness where back went fruity. This is more vanillic. This is kind of more in a tobacco vanille direction where you get that dry tobacco, that kind of vanilla aspects. You get the different sweetness, kind of a floral sweetness. So you have floral and vanilla working with this tobacco, but it's a very spicy vanilla. It's not kind of a rich, creamy vanilla. This smelled a lot like Potpourri. If you know what Potpourri smells like, what you put in the bathrooms, if you walk into, all those stores, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, like candle store kind of things. This smells like a candle store. This smells like a jar of Potpourri. That's the closest thing I have to describing this. It's really not this scary heavy hitter that people are hyping it up to be. People are saying, oh, this is too scary to buy. It's really not. It smells like a candle store. It smells like, a Yankee candle you would light, during the holiday season. This is a holiday fragrance. This is a fall. This is a winter fragrance. It's a nice fragrance. I think it's just fine. Would I buy it? No, not for $180 when I have back, which I think is a superior creation. But I think it's fine if something turns you off about back and you want something kind of similar, but more to your nose than this would be it. But just go to a candle store, smell some potpourri, smell some things like that. That's what you're signing up with Jeke. Don't believe these people saying, oh, this is a smoke bomb. Oh, this is going to scare people. It's not. It's very tame. It lasts a long time as an extrait, like all the Slumberhouse. That's pretty much a given. So you're going to get good performance for the money. You will with the 30 milliliters, even though it's $180, even though you can't buy a bottle anyway. But if you do come across a bottle, and Josh says that there's going to be some bottles coming. You really can't trust anything. This is the wackiest house out of all of them, but the fragrances are amazing. So it's like I kind of wish that I didn't like it so much, but the fragrances are amazing. So I just kind of put up with it. A lot of people just kind of put up with the guy. It's a great holiday scent. I think Slumberhouse is best with its rich, colder weather fragrances. I think that the warmer weather fragrances aren't as strong. I think it's that dark, rich extrait where the house really does an awesome job. They have some just really compelling, strong fragrances. And this is one of them. I think it's a good fragrance. I'm just, like I said, I have back, so it would be redundant. Yes, they're different, but similar enough. And I'm holding out for some others and things like that. I'm not telling you my Slumberhouse strategy. It's every man for himself when it comes to Slumberhouse. But let me smell it again. Yeah, through the sprayer, this smells like back. It smells like back. It's crazy. It's really weird. It's like this. It's freaky. It's like it doesn't change until it actually goes through the atomizer or the sprayer, whatever, on my little like 20-cent decant. Anyways, at this point, I'm just repeating myself. There's not a whole lot more to say. If you like Yankee candles, if you like potpourri, if you want something tobacco-y that's spicy with a little bit of sweetness, this would be a good option, but there's probably cheaper options out there. This is that very niche. Slumberhouse is very niche. This is if you really want something different, but I would say this isn't super different compared to the other releases. This doesn't stand out a whole lot because you kind of get that candly, sour potpourri smell, and some people might really like that. And you know, if you want to be in the holiday mood all year, forever, then this would be a good option. For me, I'm gonna pass on it, but it is a like. Anyways, until next time, guys.